Hey guys, this is Kami Ken, and I'm driving in my car right now, so forgive the audio level, but I just had a thought and I had to get it out right now. So the idea for today's video is about how the creation of your favorite stories like Avatar, Dragon Ball Z, or Rurouni Kenshin, or even Dandadan, if that's what you're into, those things are made by a perfect storm of coincidences that bring together the right people for the right project at the right time, which is such a rare occurrence that it's almost impossible to make happen twice, which is why you see so many remakes and reboots fail completely, because it doesn't have the same perfect storm of people gathered together to create a work of art. Stuff like Fooly Cooly or Naruto, the first half of it, which I prefer, all that stuff is made by people who are brought together at just the right time in history to create something that becomes a wide success. And it's not even that the work itself has to become a success, but it could just be the right amount of people, or the right type of people, the right artists who care enough about creating a piece of art, who care enough about creating the work, come together to make something that cannot be replicated, even if you try to bring the same people again years later. One thing that really triggered this idea, or this thought that I had in mind, was the song Heart of Sword by TM Revolution, which is commonly associated with the show Rurouni Kenshin. And it is one of my favorite songs of all time, and it perfectly matches the vibe of Kenshin from the 90s. The song itself is the third ending of the anime, and when it played for the first time on Toonami, I was awestruck by how well it fit with the whole vibe of Kenshin, the way it was drawn and the way it was created and the way everything came together. I didn't have any words to put to it at the time. I just knew this is it. Like, this is what it is. Like, you can feel it inside your body, inside your soul. Like, this is the perfect combination of two things. And because there is a reboot of Rurouni Kenshin with music that just doesn't have the same level of connection with the source material, with the art style that just doesn't have the same level of style and flair of the original, I see exactly why that this new anime is not a perfect storm situation, because it is trying to recapture lightning in a bottle, and you can't do that twice. It's literally impossible. There's so many other examples of lightning in a bottle, perfect storm moments, like Avatar. Avatar, The Last Airbender, is one of those perfect series, one of those perfect storms that you literally can't replicate, and they've tried so much to replicate it. They've tried to do it in live action, even when they had the full blueprint of the anime, just literally copy it one for one. They still failed. When they try to make Korra, when they try to make a sequel to it, they still fail. When they try to make a comic sequel to it, they still fail. Or they fall short of the original work, because the original work had such a combination and such a blend of the perfect people working on it, that if you try to get anybody else with anyone else's ideas of what is good taste, or what is good art, or what is good storytelling, they just will fall short of the original work. And it's not their fault. It's just that you can't replicate a perfect storm. And I'm trying to become the level of artist that can access that perfect storm type of creation, where if you create something like Dragon Ball and you make it at just the right time, you have the right people working on your anime that make it into something awesome, or where you have something like JJK or Demon Slayer, where even if the source material isn't as well drawn, the anime elevates it to a level beyond what you would even expect. Same with Attack on Titan. I want to be able to create a source material, create my own idea, to where the people that I gather to work on it with me are people who truly care about the craft, truly care about art, and truly care about storytelling, and be able to bring those elements together to create my own perfect storm. It's kind of unpredictable when or how that'll happen, but if I keep preparing my skills and keep trying to hone my craft, I will be able to put myself into a position where I can take advantage of that perfect storm. And I feel like that's the goal of every craftsman in storytelling, because if you can get to that point where you're working with all the right people that want to help you turn that story into something a level beyond what you expect, then you have a story that goes down in history, and it becomes a timeless piece of work that keeps drawing new people to it, no matter what the age or what the decade. That's how it works with Avatar: The Last Airbender. There's still new fans coming up years and years, decades after it originally aired. Still new fans of Dragon Ball Z, still new fans of One Piece. In fact, it's swelling up so much and the story hasn't even finished yet. So yeah, you just have to keep honing your skills, pursue that excellence, and eventually you'll be part of a crew that is creating a piece of work that will stand the test of time. And my next piece of work that attempts to try to do that, which I'm always swinging for the fences with everything I create, is called Saintly. It's basically a demon chase horror comedy about two girls who are best friends, and they have to try to outrun the demon loan sharks that they borrowed from. So you can check out a preview in the link in the description below. It should be in my email, like when you sign up, it'll be in my email and it'll be in the backlog. Eventually I'll actually post the actual preview when I get enough pages lettered, and then you'll be able to read some of it as well. But yeah, that's all for today's video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.